Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. It's time for another Corvette vlog here with Rick Corvette Conti. And before we get into today's topic, I kind of feel weird. I feel like I should be posing for the National Corvette Museum's catalog. I've got my red and black Corvette racing hat on. I got my red and black Corvette Stingray jacket on. And if I stand back far enough, if you could see him in the video, my new Corvette kicks for Christmas, red and black racing shoes. Hey, as the kids would say, what are those? Well, I say those are pretty cool. That's what they are. So for today's topic, and you're buying the car out of state, well, how do you get it if you're actually not going to fly here and drive it home? And some of you would have quite a distance. We do a lot of business in Texas and Florida, Arizona, California, up the coast, and Washington and Oregon, and we even do some stuff out on the far East Coast. And there's all kinds of options when you're shopping online. I mean, you could do what a lot of our great folks here in the Columbus, Ohio area do, over from Powell and Delaware and Dublin, down in Cincinnati, Cleveland, Canton. Oh yeah, you just drive on in and drive home. That's the easy way to do it. You can fly in and pick up your car and drive it home if your schedule permits and you want to do that. And some folks do that and make it a nice vacation for themselves, and they'll stop at the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky, also tour the plant across the street. So that really becomes an entire event. And that's kind of what a Corvette purchase is, isn't it? So basically it boils down to what we encounter every day. Our society is just very, very busy. Sometimes people are looking for the ease of doing business, so we do a lot of enclosed shipping to your home. And for those of you that allow us to do that and will in the future, I thank you so much for entrusting in us, picking that right shipper for you, going through the entire process. Now we'll get people too say, hey, Rick, you guys do a lot of business out of state. I mean, don't they have Corvettes in Texas, Florida, California? They do sometimes, but sometimes to them it's just a car deal. I mean, come on, we're talking about Corvette here. This is different. You know, other times I'll get guys who say, hey, Rick, I'm looking at a car down here for 62 grand, and you know, what can you do for me? Okay, cool. Appreciate the opportunity. You looking at a 1, 2, or 3 LT package? I don't know. Is it a regular Stingray or is it a Z51? I don't know. And it's not your fault. I blame the dealer because it is so confusing with different package levels and the ways that you can configure these cars, but they're not doing a good enough job in selling the sizzle, giving you the value and the product that they're trying to present to you. So you don't even know what you're spending your money on. So at the end of the day, a lot of folks do like the way that we configure our cars. They feel comfortable in the process, in the product. At the end of the day, we're having those opportunities to do business, not just here in our backyard in Ohio, all across the country, and I thank you for that. Same thing goes when you get into the shipper. So like, okay, you get to the point you say, great, I'm gonna buy out of state on a car I haven't seen, I haven't sat in, and I haven't driven. All right, done that part. I've sent the contracts, I've wired the money. Who the heck do I call to get the thing shipped? The one thing I'll tell you is stay off those broker sites. Oh my gosh, those are a nightmare. I had one guy do it, and he was in a hurry, and I get that excitement. Everything kind of changes up here. Once you pay the car, it's like click, 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 click. No. Don't use those broker sites. They use all these old broken down, what were shipping trucks and trailers, and they show up here. For instance, we have 3 cars out back going to Texas, and one is a Z07 with that level 3 ground effect kit. You really need a hydraulic lift flat, lift it up, drive it straight into the truck. That's what you need. I had one truck show up one time that a client had contracted because he was in such a hurry, and I understand that excitement, but my goodness, at this level and the money that you're spending, hey, let's do it right the first time. So this guy pulls up in a truck that used to have a hydraulic lift, and it just had 2 little ramps to go up. I was an absolute nervous wreck. I even called a customer. Hey, I mean, this guy looked like he pulled up in a Sanford and Son truck. I said, hey man, do you want me to load this car? He said, yes. We got it loaded. I almost had a heart attack, but that's not how we do it. I mean, for the 20 plus years I've been doing this, I used to have a long list of shippers that I would call, get quotes, try to get the car to you folks as fast as possible. Now I'm down to guys that I can count on my hand how many guys that I use and I call, and really how many I use probably just 3 that do it right, that have the insurance, that have the truck like out back right now. They're going to load that Corvette, and that's the trust that you put in us. We don't want to let you down. So thanks again for those business opportunities. Today we're shipping a car, no worries whatsoever. We don't put dealer stickers on the car. We don't put license plate brackets on the car unless you tell us. And then we also keep plastic on the seats, and it's ready to go. So let's go out back and I'll show you real quick the 3 cars, or at least one of the 3 cars that are on the way to Texas. All 3 of these are going to Texas. A nice 16 closeout deal there. So 17 Z06 with the Z07 package. That's a real sweet car. Grand Sport with the black suede design package. Optional exposed carbon fiber roof. You going up top or in the bottom?
All 3 across the top.
Top.
Yep. Don't have to move them, don't have to get them out till they deliver.
That's nice. Once again, thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate being a part of your Corvette family, and it's great sharing these videos with you on YouTube and many other websites like Facebook and my CorvetteConti.com blog. Now, the only problem with these 3 cars going to Texas is that when they get there, I won't be in the truck to hop out and greet you. That's the only component that I miss. But you know, this works, and I understand the distance, and I appreciate the opportunity. But what a bummer not to actually be there and shake your hand, say congratulations, and show you how to use all the cool features on these brand new Corvettes. A lot coming up. Stay tuned. For Coughlin Corvette, I'm Rick Corvette Conti.